And we're back to another video of Moo Complex. And last time we got a bit stuck on one of the puzzles, and I have some new pieces that I want to try out, and maybe it's the solution to the puzzle. But I really like the process of finding clues and figuring out solutions to puzzles. So I will continue this until I break this puzzle, and if I'm unsuccessful in doing so, I might be skipping a part of the gameplay, so you don't have to watch me struggle all the way through. So let's get into this then.
You finally managed to get around that CCM. I am not sure you are Bruce Dayton or Daniel Rich anymore. I am not sure you are even a part of this company. But it does not matter. I begin to trust you. Let's see if you can find something in the files of this computer.
Okay, so I have a few things that I want to try out. We have this Dr. Koidberg, and it's Eric Koidberg. So we could try and see if we can get into his computer with E. Koidberg. Okay, that wasn't available. So that was one thing that we could try, but we actually don't have SSH, don't we? Okay. And then when it came to watching this introduction, we needed a password, and I am LSA was what I found, but you actually have a 02 in the image as well between, so it could be I am BLSA, not correct. And then I was thinking that LSA, from what we learned earlier, let's see here, it could be one of the passwords that I wrote down earlier, so we can try hello dudes. Nope. Just so we have tried all our bases. So that was not the correct solution. Cake lie. Hello. The cake is a lie. Nope. You always want to try the is the cake a lie thing. So we actually have timestamp as well, so we know what time it is. So let's switch the camera again. Mode thermal. Let's see if we can see something that we have missed here. It seems that we found everything. Mode red. There we don't see anything, so we turn the light off. Okay, we have that dash. The dash is actually not present in the terminal again. Then we have 09. I can't really see any other bits of information. I wonder what the time is significant for. So terminal light black. That didn't change much in the terminal. Red. So this is the black light, yeah. We still have 12, 25, 1. So we have 09, 1-13, and then 25 on the same row. So we have 12 above, I should say. So that could be L, I, A, M, Z, A. I am Liam. Z. We could also have if we remove the first rows and the second row, then we got I am B, Z, A. Do we have any B, Z, A? No, we don't. Actually think the 25th letter is a Y, not a Z. So I am see here, I am ya. No, what did I say? I
Hello.
Oh.
I am Leah. It's nice to meet you. I thought you were Bruce Dayton, but he's been dead for decades. Everyone is. I was designed to handle this complex's safety, but I've failed. Dr. Koiberg, my creator, was my friend. When Sector Mid tried to erase what he did, he went mad. He tried to put some consciousness in me. I think he succeeded. I think you can help me at last. I've powered a computer for you on level 03, and I've linked it to this computer. Just use the level 3 command to go there. I'll be waiting for you there.
Nice. So my inability to actually remember the alphabet made this puzzle much harder than it should have been. Sadly. See if we have any more. Nope. So let's run the level 3. Come on then.
I didn't bring you there by accident. I think this computer contains data that will allow me to open an airlock that is locked by a password I can't find in my database. It's time to prove you're worthy of my trust. Open this lab.
Okay, so we need to open an airlock to a lab. So here we have list files, display files, log in to try to unlock an airlock. Okay, message of the day, and we can sudo and we can ask for Leah's help. Okay, and let's see what files we got. We got Po Brian mail, C Maverick mail, and I guess we could read those. Nope. Still just sudo them. Okay. Hey Matt, at last they gave me my 2 months leave. I can go home to Chicago. Of course, I'll be under close surveillance as usual. I'm giving you access to the lab while I'm away, in case you need any of my equipment. The airlock password is the brand of that nice TV set I saw in today's Chicago Tribune newspaper. I left it on your desktop. It's on page 23. And soon in my lab, I'm planning to buy one and bring it back with me when I return. See you in 2 months, Peter O'Brien. Okay. So we are looking for a brand of television, I guess. See Maverick. Come on, Matt. I can't believe it. You've lost the damn newspaper. We need Peter's catalyst for tomorrow's experiment before the committee come. Find the newspaper. Maybe Chicago Tribune has some archives. Call them Kane. Okay. So they got in trouble for that. So we're looking for a TV brand in a newspaper. So should we just guess TV brands? That seems a bit weird. I think this computer contains data. Allow me to log the password to find the database. Open this lab. We don't have any cameras. Password is The brand of that nice TV I saw in today's Chicago Tribune newspaper. I left it on your desktop. It's on page 23 and soon in my lab. So we can't go back and watch the camera or anything. See you in 2 months, Peter O'Brien. Maverick. Come on, Matt. I can't believe it. You've lost that damn newspaper. We need Peter's catalyst for tomorrow's experiment before the committee come. Find the newspaper. Maybe Chicago Tribune has archives. Call them. Call newspaper. Nope. So we don't have any record of don't even know if Hitachi spells that way. We have very few clues here. That's a bit weird. Okay, so we don't have any hidden files, but only so log in. Nope, that doesn't help. To run that in this computer contains data that will allow me to open an airlock that is locked by password. I can't find it in my database. We've written down.
Processing completed. New information is now available. Use the hint command to get it.
So we could try to use Matt's password from before. There's 887 rear. That's not the right one. Sadly, I can't really see any tidbits of information here. It's not there, which leads me to believe that in order to solve this puzzle, we must have a hint. I hate when I need to use hints, because if the solution is obvious, I really don't like to not have figured it out. I think
New information is now available. Chicago Tribune. You need to read this newspaper. It does not seem to be in the complex anymore. Where can you find it?
That's just it. Where can I find the newspaper? notes say that I have to go and search for the Chicago Tribune. That date. Could this be that obscure, this puzzle? Let's see here. So, you mean that I need to find the newspaper from 1961? Do I need to Google that?
Here's what I have about this computer. No more information for this computer can be processed.
Well, just to be sure, I'm going to do just that. Google for Chicago Tribune and see if I can find the 1961 issue. Hi again, I'm back, and I actually went out and Googled for the Chicago Tribune, and they had an archive that actually went all the way back to 61. Which is kind of interesting. I work with newspaper every day, so seeing that we have an archive from such a long way back is really, really interesting, and something that I will need to look into more after this gaming session. But I actually found that on page 23 there were an ad for a TV called an Admiral. So let's try that. Admiral.
Peter O'Brien never came back from his allowance and his lab was closed since that day. I was sure you were the one I needed. Unlocking the airlock allows us to reach his computer. Connect to its computer using the command SSH Peter O'Brien.
This is freaking amazing. A game that is so meta that you need to go out of the game and search for the solution in order to progress. And I don't mean that you actually need to find a tutorial or anything like that. You actually need to go and Google the answer. That's kind of nice. I really like this kind of information gathering and these kind of puzzles. Oh, so let's go into Peter's computer then.
It seems Peter found a way to lock his files with a password. Let me know when you're done with that.
She gets even more sarcastic. Oh, that seems like he has a password. Can you fix that? Well, I'll try. So we have supervisor 1, supervisor 2, a journal and some results. And I guess that I can't read any of them. Let's see here, we have camera. Yes, camera, that's nice. And we could unlock, we don't have sudo. And we can ask for help. So, if we cat any of these files, we can read them. Nice. Hello, Peter. This is an official warning before your suspension. It has been reported and confirmed that your scientific work is distributed by your religious beliefs. Disturbed by your religious beliefs. Of course. Although we acknowledge that some religious material is required by your work, it seems that you lack rigor. If you want to keep working on this subject, and we know you do, please fix that behavior of yours. Sector High Supervisor. Okay. Hello Peter, this is an official notice of 2 months suspension starting tomorrow. Your religious belief have nothing to do with the scientific rigor we require from you. You will return home to Chicago. None of your co-workers know that you have been suspended. We intend to keep it that way. You will seal your laboratory with a password only you know and give it to no one except us. Sector High Supervisor. Okay. And let's see. I can read the journal as well. They don't like the way I do experiments. On Friday, June 61. Too religious, they say. Who could you do that kind of research otherwise? They want to suspend me, but I'm not afraid of that. They need me. I'm sure they do. And then we go a few days later in June. I keep hearing voices while I'm doing these experiments. And that noise. What is that noise? I must find what it is. I'm going crazy. But this work is more important than my sanity. And then we go all the way to August 12. This noise, it's getting louder. I'm about to find where it comes from. Of course, nobody can hear it except me. They think I'm crazy. I think they're right. Probably. And lastly, results. We're unable to open that file. Your identity must be confirmed first. Okay, so he actually found some results. Let's see, what do we have on the camera? What's that noise? Amos. 523. Okay, so that's a book, I guess. Could be the first book of Moses, 523, or Amos could be another book that I don't know about in an English book in the English Bible, perhaps. So I guess I need to go do some more searching on the internet then. And I did some more research. I found the Bible and I looked at Amos 5:23 and see that it was the right one, yes. And it talked about the noise of the harps. So what's that noise? Harps, I guess. So let's unlock harps.
Peter was a religious man, but he was brilliant. He worked on a new fast mode of transport. Level 04 is currently powered off. You need to power it on to go down there. There are several computers that can provide power to that level. You'll need to activate at least 5 of them to pass. The password hint is available for each computer of this level.
Okay, and I think this is a good place to stop, because I think we have a lot of things to do in this specific instance. We need to figure out how to activate these 5 computers. And I really hope you liked this game as much as I enjoyed playing it. And I really hope that you leave a nice comment, like this, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Moo Complex. And see you in the next video.